Welcome to your reading. I'll be reading the field for you, so we're just going to tune in. I've already prayed. I've pretty much shuffled. Just going to do it 2 more times. So I'm ready, so you can kick back and relax. And we'll see what comes through. As always, use your discernment when it comes to these readings and tune in what does resonate and what does not. If something does not, just leave it for who it does. Already kicking it off with King of Wands. I'm not going to take the other two because I feel like that wasn't part of this reading. Five of Swords. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Alright, this is an energy of a person that refuses to take accountability, and due to this refusal to take accountability with the Ace of Pentacles here, it's coming to them losing opportunities. Their reputation is taking hits, like it's leading to loss within this life. With the Five of Swords, there's conflict, and I'm hearing there's conflict they could have avoided. Tell me more about the High Priestess. Pentacles in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing a stare down. So there's like a stare down between two. I mean, in energetic terms, let's say there's a stare down between two very distinctive and different energies. So one is coming through as a King of Wands, the other is the High Priestess. The High Priestess has the upper hand right now. The reason the High Priestess has the upper hand is because she's being underestimated. So with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's like there's certain qualities about this person that have not been registered fully. So this is giving this High Priestess, or I guess whoever this King of Wands is in the stare down with, is giving them leverage and an upper hand. Tell me more. I keep getting this could have been avoided. Like that's the main Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Three of Wands moving forward. Like this could have been avoided. Like whatever losses are occurring now, again, reputational losses, not taking accountability and responsibility where it is due. There's a sense of immaturity as well. This is a very immature energy. Like as an adult, you do learn to take accountability and responsibility. It's like one of the social skill sets you need for longevity, whether this is in a business, whether this is in relationships. Like it can only work if you learn this quality, because if you don't, sooner or later, this is exactly the energy that comes through. Like I'm hearing piggybacking as well. If you piggyback on other people's work, or you piggyback on other people's enterprises and their like life force, this as well is a part of where you're not taking accountability and you're not taking responsibility, because you're building something on the backs of other people. So this is where this King of Wands presents themselves as a King of Wands. The energy surrounding this person is not that of a King of Wands, and that seems to be a gap that is also becoming clearer and clearer and clearer. Like this person is not who they present themselves to be. Whereas the High Priestess apparently has seen this all this time. A High Priestess has, is clairvoyant, clairsentient. Like a High Priestess has exactly these qualities that you will, if you resonate with the High Priestess as an energy, you will see things years before others see it. Especially this type, like a pretender or someone who presents themselves as something that they are not. You're going to see through them years before others catch up. And this is where, again, it seems like there's a situation occurring here that was avoidable. I keep getting that, like it was avoidable, or maybe the stare down or whatever conflict now with the Five of Swords is also, they're trapped. Like I'm seeing that really clear. They're trapped in their own, I don't know if it's an illusion, but they're trapped in their own doing. Like if it's not their own doing, it can also be that truth is coming out that puts them in a, I'm hearing liability. Like they're showing up now, or people around them are registering that they're liability. And this is as well, if they can't take accountability of that, it's only gonna lead to more loss and more, like they're gonna lose opportunities, they're gonna lose trust, they're gonna lose people backing them up. This is just natural occurrence, this is natural human behavior. Like I have it in the cards, I'm just reading, like I'm basically reading human behavior. This is natural human behavior, because if you present yourself as someone and you cannot walk the talk, and that mask starts cracking and people catch up to, again, what the high priestess here has seen years ago, you're walking on thin ice. It's only a matter of time until shit starts blowing up in your face. And again, this is one-on-one human behavior. Like you need to learn to take accountability for your actions and inactions. And if you don't, the universe has a funny way of making sure that you learn those lessons. Because if you don't, you get stuck in your own. And that's as well here already, like there is a sense of stuckness. This King of Wands hasn't evolved past a certain way of being. Like even mentally, there's a framework of being like way below the age that they are. They didn't grow past a certain mental frame. And this is becoming real, this is becoming apparent. And that is what is also leading to, their own destruction, is what I just said. Like this is a person that is likely to self-implode and self-destruct. Tell me more. Alright, this is you're apparently not in communication with this person. I was just wondering why this is showing up in your reading. Like how is my viewer involved here? Yeah, it feels inverted, because it's like the way you apparently, who I'm reading for is the High Priestess energy, which makes sense, because from past readings, like I know that's the type I attract to this channel as well. Like your psychic abilities are on, you're tuned in, tapped in. What is inverted is that you've seen the truth all this time. You've had peripheral vision, like you've seen the truth. What is standing out is that this King of Wands and like energies surrounding them, or it can also be from them misconstruing your image and misconstruing how you're being received and perceived, is distorted or was distorted. But what you're not, like what is occurring is that gave you the upper hand. And I've channeled this, I don't know, years ago, or it may even be mentioned every now and then. The truth sooner or later will always trump, because sooner or later people flock to the frequent, like to the person, or to, they flock to the energy of truth. This truth is one of the highest frequencies. Like it cannot be distorted forever. This is why we have all these sayings, the truth comes out sooner or later, It's a high frequency, it's frequency of Archangel Michael. Like truth trumps distortion. It's just a matter of time. And it's just a matter of what gets exposed and who catches up to it. Like that's what I'm seeing here with the King of Wands. They portrayed themselves as having qualities, as being a certain type of way, and they couldn't and can't uphold it anymore. And that again is causing a crack in the facade that is making whoever saw the truth and whoever is standing in truth is putting you in a higher position. It's giving you leverage. And also there's a sense as well of like I told you, there's a sense of having been underestimated, because you got your image got distorted. Your image only got distorted because they needed, this King of Wands needed your image to be distorted so they could uphold the facade. So they could position themselves above you, for example, or they could make themselves out as a leader when they don't seem to have any leadership qualities, because they've become a liability. And if they become a liability, it means that they can drag or could drag other people into their mess. And everyone will know it's because of who. So this as well, I keep getting the facade is cracking. Like there's something that was being upheld by distortions, by lies, by betraying this high priestess, I guess you, in a certain light that was not based in truth. But ultimately gave you advantage and gave you the upper hand. So now they have to deal with the snapback. This King of Wands has to deal with like the cracks within their foundation are becoming more visible, and I keep getting a sense it's people surrounding them that are perceiving are seeing the cracks. You saw them years ago, so you're good. Like for you, let's see if there's anything you need to know more, because for you you're gonna have a multitude of doors opening up, or you can already sense this. But also your strong suit was that there's a sense of you having done the work to get to the core of who you are. Like the high priestess here has done the work, the necessary work, that you understand who you are at the core. So that means you were walking or moving through the world as being more like your being is more integrate, or you move with integrity and you move with authenticity. And that as well, authenticity is also vibrating at a frequency of truth. So that as well is why people flock to other people that are authentic. Like it's contagious. So for you, it just looks like here with the 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups, there's a lot of forward movement, there's a lot of doors opening up, there's a lot of choices imminent where you get to choose from multiple, it looks like good and valid options, whether these are opportunities, whether these are relationships that are like, there's a sense of, for you, just, I don't know why this is coming through in relation. It may be something you've been picking up on, like you've maybe been picking up, like things are snapping into place now. But also it seems, again, what is standing out to me is that you stay true to yourself. And now it looks like you're getting the payoff, like you're getting the payout and payoff for that. In whatever form it comes in, whatever shape or form it comes in, but you're coming out of this. It doesn't look like whatever influence this King of Wands thought they had around you or surrounding you is not, like it's not. They have zero influence, they have zero control, they have zero control over you, they have zero control over your narrative. And that is also something that is becoming very apparent to this King of Wands, that it seems like they were, I don't know if they built something around that. It feels very strange, because also with these cracks in the foundation, I don't know if they built something on your back, or they built something with the main, like with exactly this energy of like having your image, having you distorted, or somehow like they were profiting off of that. But this is also a classic case of your will is stronger, and whatever backup you have, whether in spiritual, non-spiritual, like you have allies. I'm getting that strongly, which is also, it's becoming more apparent who actually has your back and who has had your back and who recognizes your truth. And usually it's the people that themselves, they value that. They value people with integrity, they value people who are authentic, they value people who are true to themselves. That's usually the people that recognize it within another person. So apparently that's becoming more, it's going to become more apparent as well. Or you may have just hidden allies pop up out of nowhere that you didn't even know saw you and see you, and that is also going to feel yeah, it's gonna feel good, or it's gonna feel like well deserved. There's something here that is really snapping. It's like aligning and snapping. I keep getting sense of snapping back, like it's snapping back into alignment or into formation, or the way that it's meant to be, the way it was supposed to be, or the way it just is in truth. So yeah, may this find who it needs to. I know you won't be able to make sense of what came through. This is the message I have for you. I hope you receive it well. I will be back very soon. Make sure you check out Patreon. There's been massive energies coming through there as well that I've been reading to the T in relation to you and in relation to the collective that I'm reading. So you can skim through the titles, and you will usually know if there's a message meant for you. You will just feel drawn, or you may feel drawn to join. So you're welcome to. There's been more people flocking over the Patreon, which always makes me happy, of course. So you're more than welcome. You have loads of readings over there. You have readings, pocketbook readings, so you have guidance whenever you need it, instead of having to book in for one-on-one if that's not possible, or you're not ready for that, or you don't feel you want to do that. The Patreon is a great, it's not an alternative to one-on-one, but it's the closest you get to a one-on-one of me reading your field, without having to book in for one-on-one. So maybe I'll see you over there, or I'll see you back here soon. Much love.